girl. It looks like there's some goss piling up. How long has it been since you've heated it up?
You mean you want to make the goss hot?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, well, baby, it's hot, hot, hot caliente. This week we talk about Mexico gigs, the Queen Beef, the Kennedy Center, and the one and only Jiggly Caliente.
Plus, we celebrate the launch of our newest mom property, R&R, with Courtney Act.
And your letters are deep and meaningful and full of party invites and capital C cock. Oh.
Shall we milk this goss for everything it's got?
Milk it from your front. You know it. Weird.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Hola!
Welcome back, everyone, for another steaming, piping, scalding serving of Hot Goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politiques, and take a deep dive into the DMs. So let's get into some
Hot
goss.
That's hot goss.
3,000, 5,000. So the diva is back on the horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
The gigs, mama. She is all over SoCal, enchanting the masses with her big fat couch asses.
I don't know that any of that is true. Literally,
baby,
all of that is. I'm not all over SoCal.
Well, you went from the airport all the way to your Sunday,
from photo
May 25th.
To dance rehearsals.
To the Golden Girls brunch with Jackie Beat in Alaska. Golden Girls super fan and age-appropriate drag legend Jackie Beat will be doing a brunch with delicious drinks, gorgeous grub, terrific trivia, perfect prizes, and savory songs. Oh, sassy songs. I'm so sorry. The songs are sassy, not savory.
They
Unless Jackie
are
spills
savory,
some gravy.
Sweet and savory.
Yeah.
A hint of sea salt.
Oh, you know what? They put some Cajun up in that chicken and waffle. That's what it was.
They do. That's what it is.
Jackie mixed it in her buff neutral setting powders.
Yes.
A little maple.
I will be doing the Golden Girls brunch, which I've seen Jackie and Sherry doing these a little bit here and there. And Sherry's out of town, so she needed a replacement. So she asked me, and I love the Golden Girls. And who knows? I may be becoming some of them.
I heard Sherry is getting a coccyx replacement. They took a shin from a hippopotamus and they implanted it in her.
She
those things can take a lot.
Coccyx.
Yeah, I mean she's worn it. This is her third one.
She's
going through them. Yeah.
She goes through a lot of coccyx.
She doesn't sleep, I heard, either. So one day is the next day, I heard. She's 84. I am currently in Mexico. I have a gig at the Tryst on Sunday for the pool party after the second seating of brunch. It's,
the Tryst.
Honey, the Tryst. It is sickening. I went yesterday and I went on the roof and I had some drinks and I met the staff. It was a lovely gal. And then
it looks beautiful, Mama.
And
where is the Tryst located?
It's closer to the beach than it feels like. It's like right around the corner from Miramar or Mantomar. It's Zona Romantica.
Yeah,
Zona Romantica for sure.
Honey, very romantica.
It is so beautiful. I love it here. Come to where am I?
Come. I want that on the soundboard. Just you saying, come.
I don't even know where I am, but I just want guys to come. Anyone to come, really. It's at, what town am I in? I have no idea where I am. Oh, Puerto Vallarta. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you ever forget where you are and then have to use your surroundings as clues?
Yes, often.
I was in Boston the other week and I was like, where the hell am I? I'm so high. I have no idea. And I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I have no idea where I am. And then we figured it out together and I was in Boston.
Drag related amnesia. Well, and also
It happens. It usually happens to me when I'm having a really, really good time and I just let go and then I'm like, let loose. Where the hell am I? And
Yeah.
I'm like, who are these people I'm smoking and having a good time with? I have no idea. And then I'm like, where was I? Where did you perform? What are you wearing? Did you change your underwear today? What time's your flight? And then I
Who are
figured it
you
out.
wearing?
Mashallah. It was
fashion designers of the gods.
no one ugly allowed.
I'm really excited to check out the Tryst.
I love it.
Down in Puerto Vallarta,
and
it looks gorgeous and beautiful.
Also, the Fire Island hotel is coming along quite nicely in the Pines that Tristan bought. I want to stay there. I want to go to there.
I want to go to there.
I'll need to bring Gina, the mayor of Fire Island, just to check it out, see what's what.
Do a thorough inspection.
She's not the zoning commission. She is the zoning commission, honey. Owning. She owns everything.
Is it true that there's douching nozzles in every hotel room at the Tryst, or is that a rumor?
I'll let you know on Sunday. I didn't happen to make it to the rooms. I was doing shows on the pool deck, honey.
Oh, you haven't even been in the rooms yet.
Not yet, because I was the main attraction on the floor, mama. They said there's dolls on the floor, and Miss Gia Gunn's gonna be here at some point. They said we need someone who could speak Spanish on the mic, and I said, ¿Por qué?
Mujer, sweetie, mujer.
I say, azúcar, mujer, azúcar, papá. That's what I look for. Donde los papas do azúcar?
Where are the sugar potatoes?
No, the sugar daddies.
Papas is potatoes.
Padres?
Papis. Papis, I think.
Papis de uzikar.
Where are the sugar potatoes?
I'm not getting this right, shit. Oh well.
Honey, we know you don't eat carbs, so that must you must have said something. You got something wrong.
I'm trying to brush up on the Spanish because I want to compete in Miss Trans Universal Latina. Because I want to follow up my sister, Jiggly. She won, and maybe I can win too.
Oh, yes, of course.
We had a lovely time at Jiggly's services last week, and we were lucky enough to be privileged to a roast by her manager, David. It was very funny. There was a lot of laughter and a lot of tears, but we said goodbye to our sister, and we sent her off looking beautiful. Akira C. Davenport painted her, and honestly, I've never seen her look better. Mostly because she was quiet and she wasn't repeatedly calling me a faggot or anything like. She was a vulgar girl, and I'll miss her a lot.
Yes.
But it was just like a wonderful service, despite the circumstances. And shout out to everybody who was there, Chevelle, just everybody. It was great.
It was really beautifully done.
What was your favorite part of the roast? Do you remember any of them?
Well, I just saw the clip online of David
you were there
doing
later.
the roast. Yeah.
It was hilarious because they said something at one point about when she was intubated and how everybody was surprised she even had a gag reflex. And then like everybody just went, not at the. And then we were like, nah, she would have wanted it like this.
Right.
Yeah, she would have wanted it like this.
Because he started it by saying Jiggly's love language was kind of, roasting and kind of, barbs. The barbs. Sure. And so I'm curious as to who David's writers were, because I know David's sense of humor, and I know the jokes he's capable of, and he had writers.
I'm pretty sure it was probably Jinx Monsoon.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing. I mean, they're the closest. If he didn't ask you, he probably asked Jinx. He did a great job, too.
He did. He did a really good job. He's going to be headlining the Haters Roast next thing we know.
Bitch, the country afoot, too. Oh, baby. Those services, it was big glasses.
Oh, of course.
It was weeping openly. It was, Alexis Michelle had Duo in the bus. We were like, we were gluing rhinestones to the end of our nose like Jiggly did.
Mm-hmm.
To the side of the bus, I heard, I have Duo. And I was like, Alexis, I love you. The bus ride was such a kiki. It was like we were going on a field trip. And then we all got to put roses on Jiggly's coffin before it was lowered down. And before I put my rose on, I made sure to start singing How Many Licks. And when I got to the end of it, I think I was standing next to, I forget who I was next to, but I put the rose up. And then as I was walking back to where I was standing under the tree to get away from the rain, it wasn't raining yet, but it was about to start. I felt like, I remember saying like, I'll see you later, sis. I liked your coffin. It was nice and white and like shiny. And like a white patent, like a good white patent leather. And I
no scuffs.
No scuffs. I said, I'll see you later, sis. I promise I'll come back to visit. I won't leave you here alone. And as that happened, one drop of rain fell on my shoulder and I was gagged. And then after that, Jiggly was laid to rest with her favorite stuffed animal. And I go to the bodega, get a bunch of shit. And then I was like, you know what? I should get something that's not in a box or a bag. Let me get some fresh fruit. So I grab a banana. On the banana is a Lilo and Stitch sticker. That's what Jiggly had in her, with her in the coffin, because that was her favorite animal. I go back and look at all the other bananas, like 30 or 40 of them. Only 2 have stickers of Lilo and Stitch, and that's the one I grabbed. And I was like, Jiggly's all around sending me signs. She was there.
She is.
She didn't have a wristband. She didn't RSVP, but she was there, and she was watching, and she was approving of all of us. Manila gave a beautiful speech, because Manila and her were the best Judies in the world. And I feel like this is just like the time whenever we miss her, we have to pick up the phone and call one of our sisters and remember her and keep her memory alive and stuff. Watch Drag Race Philippines. Watch her read those girls. Girl. Don't try it. You break it and you buy it. And
we love you, honey.
And everybody did a beautiful job. Senator Angel. The whole atmosphere was gorgeous. Those holographic hyacinths, honey, baby, I'll be wearing them in my hair.
Holographic hyacinths is the theme of the runway. We love you, Jiggly. We love you so much. Now, where the fuck are my tits indeed? Now, we have a rainbow spotlight this week. We're going to go to break, but this is a song called Alone in Hollywood on Acid by Hunks and His Punks, featuring a music video shot at Outfitters Wigs in Hollywood.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
Let's take a listen, and we'll be right back.
The change in minds is going out. That's okay. No need to bow. Straps on my friends and polka dots too. I'm in Hawaii, feeling fresh and new. 'Cause I'm alone in Hollywood on that day. I'm all alone in Hollywood on that day. My head vibrates, the moon shines high. Your smile is big, it can taste the night. Straps on my hands and polka dots too. I am the egg in the nest, shiny and new. 'Cause I'm alone in Hollywood on that day. I'm all alone in Hollywood on that day. What if I climbed in the street? Would I be close to you and you close to me?
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
We are so back, and the girls are not without their, dramatic tension from time to time. Sometimes the new girls like to engage in gossip and drama.
That's so incendiary. Who would do that?
Who would do such a thing?
Maybe those like sibling rivalry girls, or not us. I wouldn't. I would never. But
never. But let's perpetuate what they're saying over here on YouTube. So, Mistress, everyone wants to tune in to what Mistress has going on because she loves to. She does not shy away from the heart of the drama. She'll create the drama as well. But she's stirring it up over like Patti LaBelle's song from Beverly Hills Cop, Stir It Up. Mistress is stirring it up on her YouTube channel. So Mistress Isabel Brooks
Is Mistress there?
She interviewed Irene the Alien during the All Stars 10 press tour. And Mistress asks point blank about the drama with Arietti and Irene, which I didn't know there was even a connection here.
Did you? Because remember a few weeks ago when I was like, I heard this one girl did something unforgivable. And then I was like, but I can't talk about it because I'm a sorority sister who keeps her secrets shut. Remember, I was like, there was a girl and she did something horrible to her drag mom in a text message with other people.
Yeah, I do remember vaguely that happening.
Arietti says she will never work with someone who fucks with her money, her character, or her man.
So which one was that?
Well, I don't.
She fucked her man while robbing her.
while denigrating her character.
And writing Irene is a cunt on the wall.
Irene's water was fake. The ice was not real. I'm currently fucking her man without evacuating my bowels.
And stealing her
and stealing
money.
One shoe. Yeah, I don't think I have the liberty to talk about this yet, but can you imagine being so...
When has that ever stopped you before?
Okay. Well, can you imagine being so egotistical that when you see yourself on television for the first time, you tell your drag mother and possibly other people that you deserve more money because you're on TV right now. And then they maybe gave you that money, but then you say, no, I need more money than everybody because I'm on TV right now. I'm current. And there's other people in that text who have been on TV, but they're not douchebags. So they've never said that kind of thing. And they're happy for the gig that they've been doing for years. Just because they're on TV doesn't mean they need to get paid more than everybody else, including their drag mom and the person that put together the brunch. So can you imagine being that grand after seeing yourself on television being like, I need all this money? Because if I were that grand, I bet my drag mother would hate me too and not want to claim my ass. That's all I'm saying. But I don't want to speak on something I can't speak about. I can't imagine. And after
that's what happened?
No, if I were to guess, but I don't know these things. I will never know.
Well,
how in the Willam would I know?
You know what Denzel Washington told Will Smith the night of the Oscars? He
Punch
said,
my kitty.
He said, when you're at your highest point in your career or in your life or whatever, that's when the devil tries to come for you. And I think this happens when girls are newly on Drag Race. It suddenly is all the doors that were closed are now completely open. So it can invite in some unsavory behavior. It can invite in some drama and some bullshit. And so, I mean, it sounds like that. That sounds like just the ego taking over and being like, I deserve to be paid more than everyone else in this show that is a community thing that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunate.
Disruptive.
How's your drag babies? Have you checked in with Nebraska this season?
I know that she is, she's mentioned on Derek's new album a whole bunch.
Derek has an album? Who let that happen?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yes. Derek has a great new album.
Why isn't the Rainbow the Spotlight for the next year?
We should just do a full listen through.
We need to.
For Patreon.
I am down to clown.
It's very fun. I love the production of it. The
Derek
writing
is never
is
not
very
fun to be around. She's always a good sparring partner. Her heart is always in the right spot, no matter how evil and bitchy and she can get, because she'll dig deep. It's like she has no emotions and she'll just dig out the deepest one first. And you were like, right there? Hit me,
right
bitch.
there.
I love all of my sisters, and I would never want to speak out of turn. So if Arietti would like to come on and talk about what probably maybe could have happened from her point of view, I would love to hear that, because I don't want division. I don't want it. I want
You
everybody
don't?
would love. No, I would like everybody to go as far as possible on good terms with each other because we all gotta.
Well, speaking of confrontation,
Yes.
Willam, your gig on June 14th is in Columbus, Ohio. And
Oh.
you're on the lineup with Suzie Toot.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
And also lots of stars like Jade Darlings, Devastation, Bosco, Dawn, Anya Nerve. Is that Diabetes? Let's go. And somebody else. And,
They put you and Suzie Toot right next to each other on the flyer too. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, because you need a palate cleanse.
Are you going to? You have to do
ocular.
a TikTok or something. You have to do something together, please. If you do nothing else.
Should we do I Just Can't Do It Alone from Chicago? I just can't do it alone. She
knows it. You know she knows the original choreography.
What could we do together?
She's already wearing the hair.
I don't know anything from Sideshow. What?
I will never leave here.
What if we did I mean, I feel like I don't know. I would love. Hey, everybody! It's Saturday, June 14th at Axis, one of my favorite spots to spend Pride. I'm there on Saturday. Other girls are there Friday and Sunday. It's going to be a great weekend. If you have any number suggestions for me and Suzie Toot, maybe The Boy Is Mine or same script, different cast.
The Boy Is Mine is way longer than you think. So,
baby, but I know it
so
front and back.
knows.
Monica, Dallas Austin,
She doesn't
and Brandy.
know that song.
She could learn it.
You need to do a royalty-free number from the year 1910.
New Attitude.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
That is very Tootingtons. But you'll see. Maybe we should mud wrestle or I don't know. Do
all you need to do is a TikTok. That's all you have to do. You don't,
I don't know how to do these things. I'm not a TikToker.
You need a sound effect that is. Can someone please send in a message to us and let us know what the TikTok sounds would be, or literally just you're in the frame and then you move your phone over and she's right there and you just look at each other. Like that's all. That's all you have to do because the fact that you two are in the same room is really.
What if I turn to stone?
You might.
I'm just
don't
Joshing
you
this
so towns wish your heart was a heart of stone.
Suzie Toot now. Mother is mothering once again. She had her show in Brazil, the largest attended concert by a female in the world, and now she just won her first Emmy for the Super Bowl. Licks, Lix. The Super Bowl licks, huh? Oh, those are Roman numerals. I didn't know an L was a number. Okay.
How many licks? Lix.
Bitch, I just talked. That's crazy. You see that Jiggly again. On May 20th, Lady Gaga won a sports Emmy for her pregame performance at Super Bowl Licks, where she delivered a powerful rendition of her Top Gun Maverick hit Hold My Hand. And the performance struck as a tribute to the victims of the 2025 New Orleans truck attack, the California wildfires, and Hurricane Helene, because everybody needed some hand-holding then. Honestly, Gaga
this woman
gives it
is
to me.
So smart. She said, "I'm gonna win a fucking sports Emmy, bitch. I'm on TV all the time. Here, how about this?
She has almost enough credit to land the CDC director position as RFK because she knows she can cure your disease.
Heal me.
She will be right by your side. She can be your doctor. She can cure your disease.
Yes.
No, that was the Cure.
I mean, she's ready,
I will be sucking off the guys if I can't find them.
She is one step closer to an EGOT. I mean, it's only a matter of time. We know that that's going to happen.
For writing "Shallow," the hit song from A Star Is Born, that wonderful film.
She has more Grammys than she can shake a stick at.
Grammys on Grammys. And honestly, if she did shake that stick, I'm sure it would be rhinestoned to filth by Marta and and Perry and all the people that make Gaga nice things.
Now she has an Emmy. So
now
next
she has an
up,
Emmy.
the Tonys.
And not
Well,
a Danza or a Shaloub.
The Tony. We have a
The
new mom
Tony.
show alert. This is a big deal, everyone.
No.
We're very proud to announce a new mom show. This one has been in the works for a really long time. So please welcome our sister, Ms. Courtney Act, and her new show, R&R with Courtney Act.
Now, there's a joke here because if you say the letters R and R, it sounds like an Australian saying, "Oh no."
Yeah.
You do it. Yours is better.
Or R&R. Yes.
There you
Courtney's first episode premiered yesterday with friend of the pod, Katya, as a guest. And there's a beautiful set, gorgeous looks. And, Courtney is just, she leans in when she asks the question, which means she's listening and she cares.
Courtney Ack is the dick position girl. Like she's just, disposition.
Disposition.
She has a lovely disposition and everybody gets along with her. And she makes you
position.
Courtney makes you think without thinking that hard. And then if you ever think about something with her and you realize that you're in the error or you're in the wrong or you can improve, she makes you realize, you're not perfect and that's okay. But she is. Which is nice because she's so beautiful to look at, especially when she remembers to wear her lashes. And Courtney doesn't like small talk. She loves deep and meaningful, gut-reaching chats. And that's what her show is. She reaches
around
up
that little corner where the water gets trapped. She'll get up in there.
That's where she goes. And she wants to make sure the water runs clear. And she's a global superstar and a drag icon. And she's the way that Delta's fries the small fish, Courtney is not going to fry any fish because she's a fucking vegan. But secondly, the fish is going to be
mama.
It's a substantial fish too. Because you know why? She takes her fish oil. And this one-eyed lady gave her some.
Oh, I can't get it open. You can watch the video episodes of the show on Thursdays.
Oh, she can always get it open. She hikes that Louboutin up on the table, honey, and shows them what they want to see.
You can watch the video episodes on Thursdays on the Mom Podcast YouTube channel and on the R&R podcast feed. You can listen to the full extended interview as well, all for free.
Now, were you asked to be a guest?
No. Were you?
No, but I told her I'm a producer, so I have to be a guest, bitch.
We're going to wedge our way in there.
I said, I need a gig, mama. If you have the plus experience for Mom Plus, Courtney's video episodes plus video versions of those extended podcast interviews are available unbleeped and ad-free. Unbelievable. On Mom. Why are you down there? They're available at patreon.com/momplus. And we would like to welcome Courtney to the Mamaverse. Oh my God, this picture, she's gonna put this up. She's gonna put this up.
Honey, the promo picture is so gorgeous. Baby, she's lovely.
The Olympians will be lining up now that once they get a whiff of Miss Courtney's wiles.
Let's take a break. Welcome to the family, Courtney Act. Yeah.
A young undiscovered talent.
This is the moment where we dive into, important issues. We don't really offer a solution or any perspective, but it's at least good to know kind of what is going on. So this
it's good
is
to
the
know
moment.
the lay of the land, yeah.
Well, I thought
lay
you were
land.
the lay of the land, dear.
No, I'm not lay of the land, and because I would never want to compete with Layla LaRue, because she is the one.
This is the moment where we say,
let's get political. I wanna get political.
Let me see your party side.
There is a drag ban which is being ignored at the Kennedy Center. This is from the publication Them. There's only one thing more American than apple pie, and that's drag. On Monday, the Kennedy Center unveiled its lineup of shows for the 2025-2026 season, and despite President Trump indicating that its upcoming slate would be drag-free, several of the shows being put up feature cross-dressing performances as part of their stage productions. The slate includes Chicago, which features the man in drag character Mary Sunshine. Varla Jean Merman played it famously on Broadway. Mrs. Doubtfire, which is literally about a man dressing up as a woman, but thank God he's cis. And Moulin Rouge, which features a drag character named Baby Doll. The Spamalot also features some drag bits poking fun at longtime stage practice of male actors dressing up as women, said the Daily Beast. In February, Trump fired multiple members of the Kennedy Center's existing board of trustees and installed himself as the chair, which now has bronzer on it, unfortunately, citing the center's hosting of drag shows as one reason for the shakeup. Trump posted this on Truth Social. Just last year, the Kennedy Center featured drag shows specifically targeting our youth. This will stop. The Kennedy Center is an American jewel and must reflect the brightest stars on its stage from across our nation. For the Kennedy Center, the best is yet to come. After this announcement, Hamilton and several other performers and shows, including Issa Rae and Pulitzer Prize-winning folk musician Rhiannon Giddens, canceled their scheduled appearances at the venue. This is so hypocritical and transparent. This is crazy. Drag has been done by the U.S. military for their troops in drag shows with the USO for the last, as long as the USO has existed. There's videos of people in drag, registered service members in dresses, hundreds of them, doing drag things for an army like video where it was not recruiting, but it was like doing the morale tapes like that they played before the movies. This is crazy that Donald Trump thinks he can tell people what to do and what to wear just because he stole an election. But these musicals also have their schedules done. The Kennedy Center has their schedule done the year before when they announced, so like all this stuff has been in place. And honestly, I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire. It's one of those shows that's so innocuous. It's not going to hurt anybody. No child is going to see Mrs. Doubtfire and say, "Ooh, I want to do that." Nobody. There's not one hummable fucking song in the whole thing. And
oh my God.
It's not a great musical. But Chicago and I would definitely go see that. And I want to see the drag spam a lot. Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge, I have my own bone to pick with too. So maybe Donald Trump canceled that for my reasons too, because there's a girl in a wig and it's brown. I didn't come to Moulin Rouge to see a fucking Satine in a brown wig. She's a fucking redhead.
Where's the red hair?
Where's the Strawberry Sweetheart? Where's
the Autumn Flame even?
Where's the Dallas Sunset?
Dallas Sunset, please. This is very strange. It's also just like, it's very like, so basically he said there's not going to be any drag at the Kennedy Center. But
what's he going to say next? No gays at the Kennedy Center?
Well, I mean, right. And it's just very like obvious that well, there is drag because drag is kind of embedded
everywhere
in theater, period. So it also speaks to, I think, the power of drag, because as soon as you try to define what drag is, or, drag is this, and this, drag finds a way to like subvert that and become something else.
Because that's what we do. We say what's hard to say and we flip it and make people find a way to process or enjoy it.
It's like, it's theater. So you can't really police what theater is, because theater is an ever-changing art form that will always be there. This is like trying to say like being trans is illegal. Like, okay, you can say that, but that's not going to stop trans human beings from existing, because they always have.
One monkey don't stop no show. And we will persevere. And honestly, I think everybody's seeing what's going on now, even the people that voted for him. Now, with businesses failing and Republicans and these my friend paid $300 for a bikini in Canada, and to get it up there, it cost another $300 in tariffs.
Girl.
Because it was from
bikini tariffs.
This is nuts. But I think people are going to vote the right way next time, I hope. And I want to vote for Jasmine Crockett. I really want to vote for her.
Okay.
Because she's...
Is that our inspiring candidate?
For me right now, she's the only person that was talking sense enough that I heard it every day. And I continue to hear it because the way she came back at Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Marjorie Taylor Greene was insulted before she even knew she was insulted. She knew she was insulted, but she couldn't process what the words were fast enough before Jasmine hit her with another fucking 1-2 punch. That girl, I want to see her. I want to see her go head to head with Putin and all these other people whose names I don't know, because she is one to watch, honey. And now that George Santos is going to jail, I think that Jan should run for Congress.
She's going to jail?
Yes, she's going to jail. To jail she go.
Work.
So...
Well, it's about fucking time. What did they get her for?
Solicitation?
Fraud or something? Solicitation?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's a hooker?
Baby, she was on Cameo saying, oh, you should buy my next Cameo. And blah, blah. I was like, I don't need all that.
Yeah, but that's not illegal to go to jail.
You know what is illegal?
Unscrupulous.
To profit off of your crimes of which you have been convicted. So once she is convicted, she will no longer be able to trade on that reputation of being, maybe she will be able to trade on the reputation of being a liar and an untrustworthy person. Because what she did is she misappropriated funds meant for her election, meant for other things, and used them for personal gains or experiences. That's what they're charging her with. Personally, I really thought that those prostitutes qualified as research and development. But
R&D.
Yeah, R&D, honey. Deep R&D. Zona Romantica.
Why don't we take a break and we will be right back with some deep spelunking into the DMs. We'll be right back.
Deep spelunking, honey.
My name is Deandra M., also known as DM.
DM. I am wondering what the Kennedy Center will do when no gay people want to work there and they have to do like fucking... What musical has no gay people? Oklahoma?
None of them.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma, the villain's gay.
Honey.
I could see you playing the villain one day.
In what?
Oklahoma.
Okay. I'll play a horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
I haven't actually seen it, I don't think.
The farmer and the cowman, I think, should be friends. But that's like my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. But right now, this is the moment where
La
vaca. I said caballo. Not vodka. We're about to go. This is the moment where we go spelunking deep inside the DMs. This first message comes from Brendan. I'm just Brendan. Dearest and most loveliest ladies of the pod, have you noticed that we have only had 2 seasons of Drag Race in 2025 so far?
God forbid.
The year is half over and that's it. Only Flagship and All-Stars. Not a single international season has aired or even been announced outside of a slight tease of Slasian Royale. This time last year, I swear we already had like 8 to 10. I was literally watching 4 different franchises at the same time, 3/4 of the year. Because of course I watch every single Drag Race season except for the one missing season. Where are you, Thailand Season 1? I need you. What's your take on this? Purposefully allowing Flagship to breathe? The beginning of the end? Something else entirely? Talk to me. Love from this dedicated pod person, Brendan.
B-R-E-N-D-A-N. La 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 la. It's so pretty. I have some tea. World of Wonder. The host of Drag Race Thailand, Jiggly Caliente, they were about to film now, and They weren't firing her, but they cut her back to 2 episodes. So I don't know what they were doing over there, but I'm glad that
Playing
I'm
games.
glad that instead of saying, you know what, instead of those 2 episodes, fuck you, bitch, I'm dying. Find a new host. That's what Jiggly did.
She said, good fucking luck.
She said, I'm out. Deuces, bitch.
She's truly irreplaceable.
She really is. I'm looking forward to seeing how they retool Drag Race Thailand because I was watching it for Jiggly, but the talent there was undeniable. But I think that this is indicative to something World of Wonder might be trying to do with. It's evident on their posters outside their studio because on Hollywood Boulevard in Cherokee, there's all these posters for every franchise that they do, yet none of them have the pictures of the girls. And they used to have the pictures of the girls and like the country poster, but now it just says the word Drag Race and the country and a different color. The only 2 girls that are pictured on the side of World of Wonders building are Sasha Colby and Selena S. Titties in a visual still from the Emmy campaign of their season. And then RuPaul is in one picture. Those are the only girls up. You can shop their merch store Wednesday through Sunday and get some significantly overpriced things that are some lovely. But you can see this as a fact too if you come down to Hollywood Boulevard. I think that they're cutting back. I think that they're cutting back a lot because they didn't get the results that they wanted. Much like Bob cutting on those girls on Global All Stars. Bob and Naomi, they were saying, "Don't do Global All Stars. Don't do that, girls. Not even Elisa Summers should do Global All Stars."
Oh my God,
they were going in. I don't think Naomi will be on an All Stars again. She's for me, she's like just this queen of like not blasé, but like she doesn't have to try. And I like it best when she puts in minimal effort for maximum output because she's so cunt. Like I'll just watch her walk and slink around. And then if she does if she touches one of her pinkies to the floor, I'd consider that floor work for her because she's so tall that getting to the floor is more work for Miss Naomi Smalls. So
she's so bloody tall.
So I encourage the girls to do Global All Stars and be messy, and I want to see it too. Nihilania from Italy, she was on Global All Stars, and she said, "Well, Bob, there's different perspectives and blah blah blah, and drag is world." And she just gave this answer that Bob did not read one word of, I'm sure, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't watch you. I don't know you. I don't watch your season." Bob don't care. I love her.
I don't know why there's not as many seasons. I think maybe they're being wise and they're like, we don't want to burn out and oversaturate our fan base. So we're going to pump the brakes a little bit on all the others and really focus on the flagship.
Let's talk about all there's a few things that haven't gone so well for them that they've tightened up the ship and just cut off the dead weight. House of Love Cocktails, that's done. Drag Con, that's done. I heard Drag Race Mexico might be done too, but they asked for audition tapes, but they haven't moved forward with any of the girls. That's what I've heard from the girls in Mexico, where I am currently.
Yes. So maybe they're being smart and they're like, we're going to do flagship season and then we're going to do franchise season. So that the franchise seasons in other regions get time to like be the main focus and not be airing at the same time as like other seasons.
Girls,
that would be smart to me.
Seasons and reasons and abolitions. I don't think that they will do that. They announced All Stars and it started airing the week after Anya won. She didn't even have a full press cycle with fucking Evan Ross Katz to like give a reach around to and talk about things. Like she didn't have a full week.
Right.
They said, let's get these purple, pink, and orange girls out there.
This is what happens when they, expand too quickly. But you know what? I think they're doing fine. I don't know that they need business advice from us. I think they're doing okay.
No.
And I'm sure they have a plan.
I would like to say, though, that this is a podcast where we talk about all ends of things. I give benefits of the doubts where there shouldn't be any benefits. But we talk about opposing viewpoints. And I made a joke about oh, well, now with these brackets and the change up on All Stars, we have something new to complain about, which I was joking, but we're going to talk about it either way. And our complaints aren't always just we're just talking about stuff. there's things that like, I'm trying to get the right words for this and they're not coming. If there weren't this much drag on TV, we'd been complaining. But since there is this much drag on TV, we have a right to critique it even more and to just ask for even more because we didn't have it for years. So if we wanted a specific way, if we want it fried, dyed, and fricasseed or on the top of Nepal or wherever franchises, I feel like we're going to talk about it and we're going to examine every angle. And I may not even be actually like complaining about something. I may just be asking about it. And that could be a thing. And if you don't do drag, you're welcome.
We have time for one more letter, so why don't you scroll through and see which cock you want to talk about, dear?
This is from Anthony.
Please say the intro in your best Southern accents.
Take it away.
Do you want to read it?
I'll read it, but you do the intro.
Hailing from the great United Kingdom, this email is from Mr. CDC UK 2025. I am Thanail.
Come Concierge International. Dearest Alaska, William, and Big Dipper.
Oh.
No. Well, I cannot tell you how much I loved. And moving on. From Pat, dear Wilhelmina, Alaskatina, and Dipperyanka. Actually, no, we'll stick with Anthony. I cannot tell you how much I love the special edition page pod. Oh,
Page pod.
You guys, page is spelled P-A-G. Or P-A-J.
D-G-E is how I always wanted to spell it.
Page.
Like badge.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, that will work too.
Anyway, it's not page.
I cannot. Oh my God! You know whose drag name I just got? I saw it on a poster. Sutton Lee Seymour. It's Sutton Lee Seymour.
Yeah, you just got that.
Just got it yesterday.
Faggots will pull a stunt, and you don't even know it until years later. Anyway, okay. Continue the letter.
I cannot tell you how much I love the special edition Page Pod miniseries you created way back in summer 2021. Any listeners that didn't catch it, it's still available to stream in background catalog. Having such a detailed insight into such an important part of gay and drag culture was simply amazing and something I often re-listen to as a reminder of how the pageant system has grown and changed over the years. Will there be any future specials coming up? Is there anything you'd want to cover? As an avid Day One listener, sometimes I don't quite understand all the references as I am UK-based, but I'm sure some of the girls do, but this one doesn't. Maybe a special on icons and culture, Poppers, a connoisseur's guide, or my personal favorite, Picture It, a podcast in the Golden Girls' influence on drag. It wasn't until I started listening to Race Chasers that I really thought to watch the Golden Girls, and now I'm a huge fan. You do look huge. Thank you, panel, for your time. My name is Anthony, Mr. Cum Dum Concierge UK 2025, and I thank you all for your time. Dick pricks attached for priority boarding. Ooh, he's gonna need the metal saw to get this cock ring off if it gets any bigger.
Yes, it's one of those metal ones that's just gripping the heavy weight that it's trying to contain.
Got to put your mouth guards in, girls, because
for sure.
This looks like a chipper. And I'm not talking Mrs. Potts' son. A big chipper.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to hear, and I hear from people often that they loved Patch Pod.
Me
and
too.
I think we did a really good job of exploring something that needed to be explored. So I don't know. I mean, I'm open to doing another special.
I know.
What?
I know. What if we interview the girls from
Shamana Girls?
Shamana Girls from your pageant and see what kind of riggery and rigamoris there was going on there, and see what the girls spent their prize packages on. Do
you want to be involved in that? Because they probably would want to talk to you about the score sheets.
My score sheets were fair and balanced.
Okay, they were unbalanced, like Baby Jane Hudson.
Well, mirror, pot, kettle, black girl. You are Baby Jane Hudson.
I've written a letter. And you know what? If you want to write a letter to us, we want to hear from you. So send us your short, quick, interesting stories and questions. We know you want to hear us read them. Send your DM to racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And if you have anything
inflammatory,
we want to hear it. And thank you so much for listening to this episode of
Hot Goss.
That's hot goss.
Whoa. Please remember to take a moment to rate and review our show, which you just listened to and enjoyed and chuckled at on your podcast app. Give it 5 stars. Oh, we deserve it.
And a shout out to all of our Mom Plus Gold subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the good pussy paywall. Mama.
To sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold, visit patreon.com/Mom Plus.
And follow us on Instagram at The Only Alaska 5000, at Willam, at RaceChaserPod, and at Mom Podcasts.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yes, and we'll be back next week with another serving of Hot Goss.
Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Hot Goss ad-free and to get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Hot Goss is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Twisted by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cold.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Ooh, do we have a drag name this week?
You know, yes. Oh, this one's fun.
What?
Matilda World Ends.
I like that. I like that a lot.
She could do that Kesha song. Anyway.
I love it.